Okay, I'm going to try and clear up a little confusion about our U-finish necks, and I'm going to touch a little bit also on the fretted necks. Our U-finish necks, again, come in three pieces. You get a loose fingerboard. The back of the neck will be radius, the same as our fretted neck. The one that I'm going to show you in the example is not, because it's just, I haven't finished it. You also get a heel block. It comes in three pieces so that you can size the neck to fit your box. And the beauty of the U-finish neck is you can order it with any scale length fingerboard. We'll provide it to you with whatever scale length you choose. But the beauty of it is no matter what scale you pick, whether we send you the fingerboard or you discard it and you build one with your own fingerboard, is no matter what your size of box is or what scale length you use, you can use the U-finish neck with any box. Doesn't matter. And I'm going to show you how that works. Again, the U-finish neck comes in three pieces. You get a heel block, the neck, and a fingerboard. So let's just start with, say, a 24 5/8 inch scale. Let me find that fingerboard. There we go. Here's a 24 5/8. Actually, that's 25 1/2. Here's a 24 5/8 fingerboard right here. The nut position's marked, and you actually have more fingerboard than what you need. So when you get it, the first thing you're going to want to do is lay it out on your box. You know where your nut position is going to need to be, so you measure on your neck from where your nut position's at, 24 5/8, which is going to be right there. So this is where your bridge is at. As long as you have these 2 points as a constant, you can't mess up your intonation. So now it's just a matter of determining where on the box you want your bridge. Do you want it back here? Do you want it in the middle? Midway? That's up to you. It's entirely up to you where you place it. So this box is 9 inches long. The box could be 4 inches long. It doesn't matter, because you know where the bridge is going to be, you know where the nut is going to be, and you're going to trim the fingerboard to fit. So once you know where the nut and the bridge are going to be, you're going to fit your neck into your box. So if you're going to do a neck all the way through, then you're going to open your box and you're going to cut a channel down for your neck and possibly your heel. Depends on how you build. If you're going to do them together as a nut, as a heel and a putting the heel and the neck together, then you'll go the thickness of that and allow for your box lid. And again, you're going to lay that out according to where you want the bridge to be on your box. So you can do a neck through and allow it to stick through as a tail. You can terminate it in the box, in which case you're going to have to build a platform inside your box to support the neck, or put a screw through into the back of your neck to hold it upright. So you've got your bridge position. You know how long it's going to be in the box. It's ready to glue your heel on. So now you got to decide, am I going to terminate my fingerboard at the edge of the box, or do I want it to come on top of the box? Once you've made that decision, then you can trim your fingerboard to length. Glue your fingerboard on. Now you're ready to fret. Again, the versatility of this is say you got the neck and you decide, you know what, I really don't want a 24 5/8. That's great. Get rid of that fingerboard. Cut your own. Say you decide, man, I really want to do a ukulele and I want to do a soprano. It's not a problem. So now you got a 13 7/8 scale. So you figure it out. Here's where my bridge needs to be. So before you glue up the neck, you decide, Here's my nut. There's the bridge. This is how long my neck needs to be. So you put it in the box. Decide if you're going to leave the tail through or if you're going to trim inside. And again, do your glue up. Then you're going to trim off your fingerboard. You have your neck appropriately sized. The placement of the bridge and the nut, those are constants, but you do this when you get the neck before you put it in. Say you've got a really long box. I showed you a box that was 9 inches. Say the box was really long. A Padron. I like these because they're long boxes. This one's almost 11 inches. It's not a problem. Again, even if you're going to do a ukulele, say you want your bridge right in the middle of the box so that you got maximum vibration for that ukulele. You're going to do an acoustic. Still not a problem. Nut, bridge, you got plenty of tail so that you can do the tail all the way through, or you can trim it off in the box, support it. Again, do your glue up, trim off your fingerboard. You can make it a ukulele, or again, say you want to get crazy and do a long scale. You're going to do a banjo. 26 3/16. That's clear back here. 26 3/16. Put your bridge where it needs to be. Trim your heel, trim your fingerboard. It's the most versatile thing that we could do for a builder. You're gonna have to trim the fingerboard to width. You're gonna have to do the glue up and the final sanding. We do radius to neck. We do the scarf joint for you. We drill it out if you want it. We'll leave it undrilled. But the beauty of it is you control where the bridge goes on the box. You control whether the fingerboard comes up to the box or goes on top of the box. It's all up to you in how you lay it out. It gives you all the control of building the neck. We do the tough part in cutting the fret slots, laying the scales out the right way on the fretboards. It's just up to you to do the final layout on the box, glue it together, and do the final sanding. Now, the only thing that's different with our fretted necks is we generally lay them out for boxes that are up to, we always advertise up to about 11 inches. And the reason we say that is, again, this is a Padron box that's about 11 inches. When you put this in the box, if you put the fingerboard flush to the box, you still have enough to do a tail out, or you can terminate in the box. And look where your bridge is at. It's not hanging off the back of the box. If you did have a shorter box, this box was 9 inches. Your bridge is towards the back of the box, so you have to be a little bit conscious of that. Now, you can email us and say, when you place the neck order, and say, look, I've only got a 7-inch box, and we'll take that into consideration. We'll go ahead and shorten the fingerboard up for you, knowing that your box is 7 inches and you're using a particular scale. In that instance, we'll shorten the fingerboard. Or the other thing that you can do is you can look at the possibility of shortening the fingerboard into your box. So, and shortening the heel. It becomes a little bit trickier with a small box on a fretted neck, and that's why we usually recommend a U-finish. But it's not impossible. The biggest thing to keep in mind is that you have 2 constants to work with, and that's your nut and your bridge placement to keep your intonation. And with that in mind, you want to pay attention to your box length. So short boxes become a little more challenging, and with that, the U-finish neck is a better fit. But a fretted neck is not entirely out of the question. We just need to know so that we can either provide you a longer fingerboard so that You know, if it were a 7-inch box, your fingerboard's going to come back farther so that you've got more to work with here. But in any case, we try to do the best we can to make sure that the necks fit what you need, and get you in the right product, whether it be a fretted neck or the U-Finish product. Hopefully that clears up a little confusion that I've had from a couple of folks as to which product is better for their application and how to install them. But if you have any questions, don't hesitate to email us. We'll do our best to answer those questions for you and make sure that we get you off on the right foot. So happy building, and hopefully we can help you out.